Turning to the broader virus situation across the province tonight.
Part of today's number is the result of a data migration leading to an overestimation in the count. Public Health Ontario is reporting 1,670 new cases. Data reporting issues mean that figure includes 125 cases in Toronto from previous days. That brings the total number of cases to more than 275,000 since the start of the pandemic. 45 more deaths are linked to the virus, putting that figure at 6,438. And more than 253,000 cases are now considered resolved.
The regional breakdown looks like this. Toronto has 667 new cases, with 317 in Peel region and 125 in York region. Halton region is logging 100 new infections, with 46 in Durham region, 45 in Hamilton, and 41 in Niagara region.
One of the biggest sources of concern for health experts is how those numbers could spike if new variants keep spreading.
Researchers sharing new findings highlighting just how fast the virus can spread. CTV's Beth McDonnell is live with more on that. Beth.
With the variants being more contagious, the message I got from experts today: keep your interactions very brief. With UK and South African variants of COVID-19 circulating, grocery shopping can feel riskier than ever. At this North York store, it's creating more reasons to keep up with precautions: distancing, screening employees twice a day, and extra cleaning.
It's very important. It's a matter of people's safety, and we take that very seriously. I mean, it's pretty scary that it keeps changing and evolving.
Dasantila Golemi-Kotra is a microbiologist and studies how to fight infectious diseases. She says the variants are about 50% more transmissible.
What is very likely occurring is that you need fewer virus particles when it comes to the variants than the original one to initiate an infection. So they don't travel faster, they don't travel further, they just are much more efficient at infecting us.
York Region has a team closely monitoring variant cases. It says so far 55 cases have been identified, 19 of them the UK strain, with most being acquired in the community.
You know, we seem to be deducing that they have got the variant from activities. In some cases, it's just a question of a few minutes.
York's medical officer of health says the typical incubation period for COVID is 5 to 7 days, but has noticed what he calls some surprising and disturbing findings with the variants.
The incubation periods, in some cases, particularly those living in bigger households, is actually very low. It can be as little as 12 hours. A number of them seem to have incubation periods between 12 hours and about 2 days.
Health Canada defines a close contact as a person who is less than 2 meters away for 15 minutes. But in York, that threshold is lower, just 10 minutes. Back at the store, some customers are concerned about the variants.
This is why I stay home. Being a senior, I have to worry about my health.
Motivation to keep a distance and shop quickly. To better control these variants, York Region has put into place extra measures, calling patients every day and having them go through testing before the end of their self-isolation. Reporting live in York Region, I'm Beth McDonnell.
All right, thank you, Beth. When it comes to testing, more than 62,000 have been processed and completed in the last 24 hours. Taking today's new cases into account, the positivity rate sits at 2.66%, and more than 41,000 tests remain under investigation.